Hi, my name is Phil Saunders. I'm a professional holiday let investor. In the last couple of years, I've had a rapid growth of my holiday let portfolio, culminating in winning the Sykes Growing Portfolio Award last year. When I started off investing in holiday let properties, I knew that I wanted a larger holiday let portfolio, but I didn't have the means to do so. When I started investing in property, what little money I had went into my first couple of deals that I did. And I very quickly found myself in this position where I didn't have enough money to continue to grow. Now, everybody gets into this place, whether you've got £1 million in the bank or £10,000 in the bank, where you've run out of your own funds and you still want to grow your portfolio. Now, my mindset at the time was that in order to fix this problem, I'd have to continuously work hard, build up a large deposit to go and buy another holiday let property. Now, there's two problems with that plan. One is it's very, very, very slow to build up that wealth. And number two, it really limits the amount and the size of properties that you're able to buy yourself. And the real shift that I had was realizing there are actually other ways that you can buy properties using other people's money. So in the last few years, we've really learned to work with private investor finance to help grow our portfolio in a really secure, safe, and ethical way. What we've come to realize is when you know how to look for it, there's actually an enormous amount of private investor funding out there that you can utilize. People like buy-to-let landlords who have recently been squeezed by regulation changes are looking to invest in property, but in a different strategy that is getting them a higher return than what they're currently receiving. Another group of people that we work a lot with are people that have got long-term savings accounts. Now, the savings account interest rate has come up slightly in the last couple of months, but in the last few years, it's been at an all-time historical low. And these are people that are really keen to move that money into a higher return asset class like holiday let investments. And we found that they're a great group of people to work with. And one of those methods that we choose to work with these people is called joint venture partnerships. One of the major benefits of a joint venture partnership is it's a really ethical and secure way of an investor loaning you money. The reason behind that is because they own a part of the asset itself alongside you. That means their money is very, very safe, tied up in the property itself. Now, not only does the investor get the great returns that you see from the cash flow of a business like this, but also because they own part of the asset itself, they also get a benefit of the share of the capital growth over time. Capital growth in assets like property is one of the most powerful ways you can grow your wealth. So this is a really ethical, secure way for someone to invest with you. The other benefit, of course, is that you own a holiday home now. They might have shifted their money from a buy-to-let or from another savings account, but now they own an asset they can use and enjoy with their friends and family. And these tend to be in really nice places, so it's a great experience for them to share that process with their loved ones. If I tried to grow my portfolio the old way, it might have taken me 10 or 15 years to save up a sizable deposit to buy some of these amazing houses that I now own. Whereas using investor finance in a joint venture process, it really allows me to accelerate that process much, much quicker. It's really important to make sure that you're educated. Firstly, so that you make sure that you set this up in the correct way, but also to ensure that you know how to look for the right houses in the right place that will get the right returns to give your investor what they're really looking for. Sadly, what I've seen in the last couple of years is lots of people going and buying houses in the wrong area for too high a price that aren't getting those returns. If they had done those deals with joint venture private finance, then those investors would have been very unhappy with what they'd received, and that could certainly cause some areas of conflict for those people in those businesses. We spend an enormous amount of time making sure that we find the right properties in the right areas to ensure that our investors get a great return, not just in the short term, but also long-term capital growth. And that's one of the reasons we've been so successful and attracted even more investors that want to work with us now and into the future. Really, the best tip I can give is working on your mindset and getting educated. Once I changed my mindset from one of scarcity to abundance and realizing just how much money there is out there, that's what's allowed me to accelerate my growth. But also education is really important to make sure that you get some help and support from someone that's been in that place already, that's had the success, that's worked in structures like joint venture partnerships and can help you continue to grow. The other thing I would say is to make sure you're surrounded by a really good supportive network of people looking to the same kind of deals in the same kind of way that you are, and any good property trainer will be able to provide that network for you.